Good morning, students. Now we are going to learn today Abhyas 5 Samas Parichayah. Now, mainly there are 4 kinds of compounds in Samas in Sanskrit language. First, Avyayabhav, second, Tatpurush, third, Bahuvrihi, and fourth, Dvandva. Out of these, you have already studied in a standard 9 2 kinds of compounds, namely Tatpurush and Dvandva. Here you have to study Karmadhara. Consider it to be a kind of Tatpurush compound and Bahuvrihi compounds. So Samas, it means compound words. It is necessary to have some revision of some matters you have studied last year regarding compound before we start the study of Karmadhara and Bahuvrihi. Read the following sentences carefully. Now, first number, Sevitavya Mahan Vrukshah, and it is a second number, Sevitavya Mahavruksha. After reading this couple of sentences, it is understood that 2 underlined words which are used in the first sentence are also used in the second sentence with the use of compound. For example, becoming one word, becoming short. So, 2 words they are making 1 word. So, how it can be possible? Here, it can be seen that 2 noun words, Mahan and Vruksh, are there in the first sentence and they have been used as different words, and with them are added different suffix of case. After that, seen in another sentence, these 2 noun words have been used as one like Mahavruksha. With the use of compound at the end of 2 nouns, in that sentence only one suffix of case has been added. You have learnt that the reason for this is compound. Now, I am going to teach you some important points for Karmadhara Samas. I am going to teach you some method of Samas के भेद. उसमें एक ट्रिक है जो आपको अच्छे से लर्न करनी है. द्वम द्वि अब तक. द्वम मीन्स द्वंद्व समास, द्वि मीन्स द्विगु समास, अ मीन्स अव्ययीभाव समास, ब मीन्स बहुव्रीहि समास, त मीन्स तत्पुरुष समास, क कर्मधारय समास. So, द्वम द्वि अब तक, it is a simple method to learn all the types of samas, means compound words. कर्मधारय समास, कंपाउंड ऑफ एडजेक्टिव और कंपैरिजन. कंपैरिजन यानी उपमान और उपमेय में जैसे कि जिसके साथ उसकी तुलना की जाती है, और कंपैरिजन यानी जिसके समान उसको बताया जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड कर्मधारय. पूर्व पद विशेषण उपमान होगा तथा उत्तर पद विशेषक उपमेय होता है. विशेषण विशेषक की स्थिति में दोनों पदों के मध्य में च, असो, तत् लगाकर उसका विग्रह किया जाता है, यानी जो 2 जुड़े हुए शब्द होते हैं उसको इन शब्दों की मदद के द्वारा अलग किया जाता है और कर्मधारय को पहचाना जा सकता है. उपमान उपमेय वाचक शब्दों में इव एव का प्रयोग कर विग्रह किया जाता है. उसके जो विग्रह करने के जो एक मेथड होती है उसमें इव एव का भी हम प्रयोग कर सकते हैं. सो नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल विशेषण विशेष्य शब्द वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न. सुंदर पुस्तकम. So, Sundaram Pustakam. Sundar Pustak. Pustak is that, but how it is? It is a beautiful book. It is a very good book. Pitambaram, Pitam Ambaram, यानी पीला वस्त्र. महाराजः, महा यानी महान, यानी बहुत ही बड़ा महान राजा है. महान च असौ राजा. यहाँ पर किसके बारे में बात हो रही है? महाराजा. राजा तो है मगर कैसा है? बड़ा. उत्तम जनाः, उत्तमाश्च ते जनाः, यानी उत्तम लोग तो है मगर व्हाट इज द विशेषण? इट इज अ उत्तम. शीतल च छाया, शीतला च सा छाया, शीतल छाया. छाया तो है मगर कैसी है? शीतल यानी ठंडी छाया. सो दिस वे वी कैन मेक अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन दिस कर्मधारय समास. उपमान और उपमेय, विशेषण और विशेष्य और उपमान उपमेय का खास तरह से प्रयोग किया जाता है। और यहाँ पर जो हाईलाइट किए हुए वर्ड है इव, एव, च, असो, तत्, हेल्प ऑफ दिस वर्ड्स वी आर लर्निंग हाउ कर्मधारय समास इट इज। उपमा तथा उपमेयवाचक शब्दों को इव, एव से जोड़ा जाता है। मुख कमलम, कमल के जैसा मुख। मुखम कमलम इव, मुखम एव कमलम। यहाँ पर दो प्रकार के शब्द है, उसका मुख कमल जैसा है यानी, और उसका मुख कमल है, ऐसे उसका प्रयोग किया जाता है उपमित और रूपक समास। घनश्याम, घन इव श्यामः। पुरुष व्याघ्र, पुरुष व्याघ्र इव उपमित समास और पुरुषः इव व्याघ्रः। तो यह शब्द से हम जान सकते हैं कि समास को किस प्रकार से हम पहचान सकते हैं। स्टूडेंट्स, with the help of slide you can understand very well, and if you want to write you can write also. कर्मधारय समास, कर्मधारय समास is a sub kind, it is a subdivision of तत्पुरुष समास, and so it is also recognized as a कर्मधारय तत्पुरुष. This compound has two words of adjective and one another noun. क्वालिफायर और क्वालिफाइड, जो क्वालिटी उसको बताया जाता है एंड जो क्वालिटी की विशेषता होती है वह बताई जाती है। सी अभ्यास 2 फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एडजेक्टिव एंड सब्सटेंशियल। फॉर एग्जाम्पल रीड द फॉलोइंग 2 सेंटेंसेस। फर्स्ट, सरोवरे नीलम कमलम वर्तते। सरोवर में नील कमल है। सरोवरे नीलम कमलम वर्तते यानी सरोवर में नील कमल वहाँ पर मौजूद है। Here in the first sentence two words like Neelam and Kamalam are there and both are in a first case. These two words of first sentence are in a first case, but by making them compound both have been used as one in the second sentence. So now which thing you have to remember, which I told you first also. Here Neelam is an adjective word and Kamalam is a noun word. When compound is made of adjective and noun, then in the earlier word and in the later word similar case is used. Here both the words are in a first case. Such adjective and noun words of Tatpurush compound are known as a Karmadharya compound. While making dissolution, dissolution जब उस दो शब्दों को जोड़कर एक शब्द किया जाता है या तो दो शब्दों को अलग करके एक शब्द बनाया जाता है, तो उनके अंदर के जो सेपरेशन जो होते हैं वो हमको उसको ध्यान में रखना पड़ता है। सो हियर while making dissolution of such type of adjective and noun words, if both the words are masculine means पुल्लिंग शब्द, in between both the words च असो, चा असो. If it is feminine, च असो. So that thing you have to keep in mind. And if neuter, च तत्. So these three things you have to keep in mind. जब फेमिनिन होता है तो च असो, मस्कुलाइन होता है तो च असो यानी च असो, and neuter it is a च तत्. Words are placed. So these things and differences you have to keep in mind. So first of all, वामः च असो बाहु. वाम बाहु यानी जिसकी बाहु वाम जैसी है। मुक्ता च असो, चसो मणि, मुक्ता मणि. विक्रांतम च तत्कार्यम. So it is a neuter gender. And then mukta cha aso and mukta mani, it is a masculine and feminine words. So in the above sentences the compound has been made with masculine adjective, masculine noun, with feminine adjective, feminine noun, and with neuter adjective, neuter noun. So here some more examples is that. Now read the following following sentences. पाणिनेः कृतिः अष्टाध्यायी वर्तते. पाणिनेः कृति अष्टानाम् अध्यायानां समाहारः वर्तते. Now in the first sentence there is a compound in the word अष्टाध्यायी. कौन सा समास है? अध्याय अष्टाध्यायी. In the second sentence it's विग्रह वाक्य. पहले में जो है वह कंपाउंड वर्ड है, दूसरे में उसका विग्रह किया गया है. अष्टानाम अध्यायानाम समाहारः has been used. Remember that in this vigrah vakya word अष्टानाम is adjective and word adhyayanami is noun. So there is a for 6 case it's going to come. For example, similar case in both these adjective and noun words. Thus, here as the compound has been made of adjective and noun of similar case. This is Karmadhara Tatpurush compound. But there is also another speciality of this, and it is that this compound of adjective and noun is in the sense of assembly. For example, group of something. It is a group of something. If numerical word is there as the first word in this type of Tatpurush compound with the sense of assembly, then it is called Dvigu compound. When the numbers are going to come, numerical any sentence is there, so it is considered as a Dvigu compound. If this Dvigu compound is ending with akaran, if end of the word ends with akaran shabda, then it is used permanently in feminine gender. And because of this e suffix of feminine expression is added, as assembled, sense is attached. With this compound, for showing this at the time of giving Vigrah Vakya of the compound sentence, Samaharaha word is also placed at the end of both the words. As Ashtanam Adhyayanam Samaharaha Ashtadhyayi. So this is the first example of Dvigu Samas in a Karmadhara Tatpurush. Being a kind of Tatpurush compound, only in Karmadhara the later word is given prime importance. So here today we have learned Karmadhara Samas and what the different way we can write Karmadhara Samas. So this you have to learn and you have to follow the rules of this Karmadhara Samas which we have discussed.